Hi, this is Monica from Add a Little Dazzle, and in today's video we're going to teach you how to make this beautiful pillow box that is perfect for gift giving needs this holiday season. So stay tuned. To begin creating this project, you're going to need to purchase some craft pillow boxes, pretty prints, embossing folder, and I'm going to place it inside. If you'll notice here, the tabs, this tab has nothing here, and when you flip it around, it has this little knot. You want the notch not visible, and so then you're going to close your embossing folder. So once you've placed the pillow box inside your impressions folder, you're going to run this through your Bake Shot, and when you place this on your multi-purpose platform, make sure that all the tabs are open. And so now I'm going to take the gold pigment ink and I'm going to lightly go over the top of the box to add some texture, and then we are going to assemble our pillow box. And you're going to notice that there's this tab here, where that tab is going to go inwards, because that way when the recipient opens this, they'll be able to pull it out and get their gift. Then you're going to take care of the other side and flip it around and do the same thing. And you will notice that these little tabs are on the inside, so they're not visible, and then the little flaps are facing back so that you have a pretty finished look. To create the poinsettia, we are going to use a Joyful Christmas stamp set, and I'm going to use scarlet red metal sheet for the poinsettia, and I'm going to use garland green metal sheet for the leaf. And so here's my garland green piece of metal sheet, and I have my gold ink right here, and I'm going to stamp this leaf 4 times. Once I have stamped it 4 times, I'm going to use gold embossing powder to go over the image, and I'm going to remove any excess. If there's any gold strays around, that's not going to matter because I'm going to cut out the leaves. So now I'm ready to heat set these images, and I have a clothespin there that will ensure that I do not burn myself, because as I heat this and set it, the metal will become hot. And you will know that the image is completely embossed when it is shiny. And so here's the first piece, and I'm going to set it to the side. Meanwhile, take my scarlet red metal sheet and the poinsettia image, and I'm going to stamp it twice. And so with the image facing up, I'm going to ink it with the gold pigment ink, and I am going to stamp it. And so I'm going to stamp it right here, and I want to make sure that I have a steady hand. Press down and straight down. Do not rock, do not move or any, so that it will not smear. Lift it up. There is your first poinsettia, and then you are going to re-ink this and stamp the second one and lift straight up. And as you can see, here are my 2 images. And so now I'm going to take the embossing powder. I'm going to go over poinsettia, and I'm going to carefully remove the excess. Now you're going to flip it over and tap. If you see that there's excess embossing powder, take a paintbrush and remove that excess. Make sure that you're holding it from one end and heat set it. You will notice that the embossing powder will become shiny, and you're going to let it sit for about 30 seconds just so it can cool. And so once you have let these sit for about 30 seconds, you're going to cut out your 4 leaves, and you're going to cut out the poinsettias. And on one of them, you're going to cut out all around the outside, and on the second one, you're just going to cut the smaller one that you see there, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I've gone ahead and cut out my 4 metal embossed garland green leaves and my 2 poinsettias, and as you will notice here, I cut out the entire image of one of them, and then I cut the inside of the other one so that I can create a layered look on my poinsettia. I'm going to begin by attaching the main poinsettia. I'm going to place some hot glue right in the center, right? And I'm going to press down it. So once I have my poinsettia exactly where I want it, I'm going to take the smaller one and I'm going to place stamping dimensionals along the back. And I'm going to position this smaller poinsettia on top of the bigger one. And I'm just going to lift petals a little bit to create some dimension. And I'm going to take one of the Frosted Finishes embellishments and I'm going to attach it right there to the center. Some hot glue pressed down right there. Now I'm going to determine where I want my leaves, and I want one of them right here and the other one right there. So I'm going to flip my little leaf over and put some hot glue right there. And again, I'm going to put some hot glue on here, slide it in, and take the last one and do the same thing. And then once the metal is attached, if there's any hot glue strays, then you can fix that at that point. And so here is my poinsettia pillow box. And now I need to add this small little tag. So to do that, I took the More Merry Messages stamp set and I stamped this in Early Espresso Classic ink, cut out the little piece, distressed it, and attached it right there. And this makes a beautiful pillow box that you can fill with anything you want, whether a gift card, money, jewelry, anything you can think of for this holiday season. And with so many colors of Add a Little Dazzle craft metal sheets to choose from, you're not limited to just Scarlet Red. This is just the beginning of what you can create using our metal sheets. And you can create these poinsettias in any color you want. And now I'm going to show you some of the colors that this poinsettia will look beautiful in. Here at Add a Little Dazzle, we have so many craft metal sheet colors. And now I want to show you some colors in which your poinsettias would look beautiful. Precious Pearl, Lovely Lavender, our brand new color that everybody is loving, Polished Purple, Wondrous White, Baby Blue, Golden Glimmer, Pucker Me Pink, Princess Pink, and Perfect Peacock. As you can see, all these colors are beautiful, and all these colors will allow you to create a beautiful poinsettia in whatever color you choose. If you love projects such as this, I invite you to check out the Add a Little Dazzle Virtual Club. Every month we offer exclusive projects for our members, and our members love what they receive every month, and the feedback is amazing, and they are learning how to take their crafting to the next level using Stampin' Up! Product and Add a Little Dazzle craft metal sheets. We invite you to check us out at www.addalittledazzleonline.com. And remember, make sure to visit our Add a Little Dazzle store at www.addalittledazzle.com, where you can shop for all your craft metal sheet and your Stampin' Up! Products. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at monica@addalittledazzle.com. Thanks, and have a dazzling day.